Long.
Yo guys, what's up? This is a singles match. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I was doing a couple there where basically I would do singles matches and then kind of explain what I was doing wrong, and yeah, so stuff like that. And I'm probably just gonna do a couple more of these. Singles is fun to a certain extent. I like playing one-on-one search. I don't like the Raider always on. So many people play Raider always on for TM and like. I just don't see the point. Like, first of all, there's no strategy. Second of all, like, it's just like you're shooting through walls. It doesn't seem like you have a lot of skill. Right here, I see a nade. Basically, the thing in singles is to be basically. Excuse me, it's really early in the morning. I was trying to wake up. Anyway, basically in singles, whenever you see a grenade, whenever you see a stun, try to ascertain where it's coming from. You can usually tell exactly which direction they're coming from. Like there, he was on the right-hand side. Like the nade was banked so that it was coming from the right-hand side, going to pre-nade that side. Anyway, I was trying to be patient here, waiting for the comp. I wasn't really patient enough. He saw a little tip of my head and managed to pick me up. But no biggie, that's fine. Basically, since he was kind of camping back, I know that he's probably a more defensive player, and that he's not really gonna push up until the last moment.
No, I know.
Like one fun that I like, this guy was really nice actually. He was a pretty good player. He didn't really get mad whenever he died, and like he was pretty chill anyway. Like basically whatever you want to do, you want to basically try. Basically, singles is a mind game. So I've mentioned this before in my earlier ones. Basically, you're always trying to do something unexpected. You're trying to do something that they will not figure out. Like basically, for a lot of maps, there'll be two different bomb sites on either side of the map. You can't cover both of them, and you can sit in the midpoint and kind of hope they'll either walk past you or they'll basically you can choose one of the two bombs and kind of see if they'll go for that one. And it's really just figuring out what the enemy's going to do, kind of see if they go into a pattern or see if they prefer doing one thing more than another. Basically, right here, this is the first round that I'm on offense, so I don't really know which one he's going to be sitting at. A lot of people enjoy sitting in the little building right above A and just kind of camping there and waiting for the bomb to be planted. So I was like, I don't really want to do that. So I think I come over here to B, just try to get a plant off. B's a pretty good spot, especially for the opening rounds, just because it's pretty open. It's kind of difficult to keep on switching between B and A. But I come over here. This is a pretty common spot. As soon as I went here, I was like, okay, this is probably not a very good idea. But anyway, basically you want to hard aim this. It's camping, deal with it. This is singles, dude. Like, you really have no choice, especially in Search and Destroy, where it really is like them figuring out where you are, and you're trying to just stay alive long enough for the bomb to blow up. Anyway, basically the most likely spot he's going to come out is at my right, and I managed to pick him off. Again, like, this guy was pretty chill. He didn't really complain about anything. We camp, I camp, he camps. It's just the way that it goes. But basically now it's 1-1, so we've kind of tied it up. It kind of just basically clean slate. I'm on defense again, which on this map it's okay. Like what I like to do on this map is just kind of sit in the back of his spawn. Like basically you switch basically. Like actually he throws the pre-nade again here. So I'm like he probably is on the right hand side. He may switch it up though. Because that's the thing, like just because the pre-nade comes from that direction doesn't mean he like has to go there. Like there, like he went on the left hand side as soon as he threw the pre-nade. But I don't really like throwing pre-nades and pre-stuns just because, yeah, they can tell where you are. If they have a good headset, they can kind of figure it out. So right here, I'm just kind of waiting in the back. This guy's a really defensive player, so he's probably skittering the back of his spawn, kind of going back and forth, seeing if he's going to catch me on the rush. So I got to stop why-whying. That actually makes noise, and if he was camping in a corner, if he was waiting for me, he would have caught me. Anyway, so I come around the backside here. I'm being really cautious. I'm not entirely sure where he is. This is where he was before. He's obviously moved, but sometimes they don't move. Sometimes they just sit in a corner and wait. Anyway, kind of checking out B. I don't really like to sit in one place, especially in singles. I know that there's kind of a risk of being caught. Actually, it really depends. Like, sometimes I just sit in a corner, depending on the map. Like, I don't know, just on certain maps, there's certain bombs that are easier to get to, and like in this map A, there must be like at least 5 or 6 different ways to go into. So that's why if you're going for a fast plan, you may as well go there. But if you want more of a safer plan, you may as well go B. Anyway, that's just kind of my thoughts on this map. Anyway, right here I'm just kind of checking A bomb. It's possible he might come from my left, but I'm hoping that I can get up the ladder, or he just won't see me and kind of walk past me. Now, again, I'm switching between A and B. It's not exactly easy. I'm kind of wondering, okay, like it's the last 40 seconds. What is he gonna do? Where is he gonna push? Stuff like that. Anyway, basically, I figure that, well, it's likely he's going to go A just because it's more open. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of switching, I'm twittering, going back and forth. It's like, I don't know, like, I'm not sure. Like, I didn't see him at A whatsoever. He wasn't checking any of the corners, anything. So I assume, okay, he must be B. So I'm coming over here, and I just see him right here. Oh my god, I freak out and manage to beat him. Even though it's his host for, actually, this is a pretty good host for me, anyway. I got 2 deaths that weren't, like, ideal, but I think it was partially just because of my lack of shooting, and I don't think a lot of those shots were on target. Whatever. But now I got the lead. He's gonna have to come to me. I'm now on offense, and I can choose between 2 of the bombs and see what I can do. I think right here, since I assume that, like, the last 2 rounds, he hasn't really been on this side. Like, I truly don't know where he's been going all this time. And I don't know if he's gotten to a set routine or anything like that. So I'm just kind of taking my time. Right there, I continued on my run, and then I checked back. So any player who was camping in the corner would have seen you. Basically, he would have run forward and would have revealed himself. And then you can see where he is. Like, that's just kind of one little thing that I do. But right here, I'm just kind of sitting in the back of his spawn. It's like very, very likely that we've actually switched positions. So he's now in my spawn, and I'm now in his. So I have to make the decision, should I go A, should I go B, and I'm just trying to catch him, see if he's hiding in a corner or what's up. I kind of had an inkling that he was in the building up top here at A. I didn't really want to challenge him outright, just because, especially if it's not on your host, the gun battle isn't really, like, the best way to win a gun battle is to not have it. Right here, I fake planet. I'm going to see if I can lure him out. I was actually correct. He was actually sitting in A, the top building, and I was just kind of seeing if he went up there. I see him right here, managed to get my shots on, and he dies. So I'm up 3-1, which is really good. Oh, this is going to be embarrassing. I basically have 3 rounds to shut it out, or, yeah, 3 rounds to shut it out. So I got time, I shouldn't be, he is to come to me.
Been so long so I haven't been able to finish it.
Like, I really should not be feel pressured at this point. I really do have control of the game, and I should be able to just finish it out right now. Anyway, I come over to B. I don't really like going to A very often, just because it's I don't know, it's just a more common thing to do. I'm seeing if he's gonna rush, kind of moving very slowly over here. Try not to sprint in singles too. Like, the slower you move, the faster you'll be able to react, and just in general, you'll be able to bring your gun up and stuff like that. Anyway, I come over here. The last time that I was over here, he didn't catch me. He didn't see me. So I just kind of assumed this is a fairly decent position. I can just kind of go back and forth. If he comes from the right-hand side, I got him. If he comes from the middle, I got him. If he comes from behind me, it's kind of iffy. That's why I keep on switching back and forth. It's not exactly an ideal location. Like, I could be probably sitting in a corner, like right here, or maybe to the, yeah, I don't know, back there. But right now I'm doing the same strategy. I'm kind of running back and forth between A and B. It's not exactly the best strategy, but I think maybe it is the best strategy for this map anyway, because you don't really know. It's more of a matter of luck to a certain extent, like what he chooses to do and what you're in position to do, I guess, too. Anyway, yeah, I come to the backside here again. I'm just kind of wandering back and forth. This guy was really defensive. Like, he refused to plant into the last 20 seconds of the match, and it really did make the games long as shit. Like, it really did. Like, I think this game is like 15 minutes long or something, something like that. And I guess I'll continue like commentating over all of it. Oh, right here I see him, and unfortunately enough, I look away for like a split second. And it was too bad. Here,
I need to turn on my TV, bro.
Sorry about that. Gotta go do something. Yeah, so I lost that gun battle, unfortunately. Wasn't really... Whenever you're stuck in a position like that where you're looking at 2 different places, you should really move. Like, I didn't really play that smart. I could have done that better. So right here, I'm going to use the exact same path as I did last time. It worked out the first time, so why not the second time? I didn't see any nade go across there, so I'm wondering, okay, is he in the corner here? Be very careful. I didn't check my corner there, which, like, usually people won't be that. I don't know, most people won't do that. I don't know. The people, like, the things that people can do in a singles match, like, there's a lot of different things they can do. Like, every single person is different. Every single match is going to be different. But, again, we switched spawns. He's likely in the back of my spawn, or he's camping in a corner. Not entirely sure, however. So I'm fiddling around, kind of seeing and looking around for him. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go for the plan, just because I don't see him, don't know where he is. See if I can lure him out either by this, or once I get the bomb down, I'm kind of have the advantage. Right here, I just kind of assumed that he was in my spawn. I'm just kind of hard aiming that. I didn't really expect him to come from the left-hand side, and it was partially also he just kind of ate a few bullets, but that's my own fault. He does get the fuse, and now it's 3-3. And he's come back from a 3-1, and now it's down to the final round overtime. And I'm like, oh my god, this isn't good, man. And it's getting real tense now, because I'm like, okay, I don't want to lose this. And like now we're both gonna play like ultra defensively. We're not gonna want to give up the win here. But I double stun there, seeing if he's gonna rush. I come over to B again. A lot of people don't really like rushing A at the beginning, so I usually don't worry about it right off the bat. I was just kind of looking over there to see if he jumped up or something like that. Right here, it's a decent spot. Just kind of seeing if he rushes up. Didn't see anybody there. Just kind of sitting in the corner here. I'm kind of seeing if he's over by A. In this situation, you don't really know. Like it's like every single singles match. You don't know where the fuck he is. He could be hiding in a corner or anything. So right here, it's kind of sitting in his spawn, kind of waiting, seeing if he rushed over here real quick. Maybe he was taking his time. Maybe not. Maybe he was. But I'm just kind of going into the back of this one. Basically, you want to always keep your gun up. You never want to sprint. I already mentioned that. Just play smart. Like right here, just kind of check the A bomb. I'm pretty sure I just kind of go prone here and just kind of wait for him. And it turns out to be a fairly decent move, just because all the bomb plants that have gone down so far have been on B. So likely he's going to try to switch it up real quick and go for A. That's just kind of what was going through my head at this point. However, it doesn't really turn out so well for me, as you will now see. But I just kind of sit here for the last 30 seconds. Here, I'm just going to... Sorry, guys. Yeah, so it comes down to the last about 40 seconds. I'm just kind of looking down my sight. I know it's likely that he's going to come down this pathway, and I'm just kind of hard aiming it. And I see him, and he eats an entire clip and kills me. So that's the game. I actually did lose this match. We did play another 2 maps, so yeah, I won't really spoil or anything like that. But I'm actually going to put up most of my games, unless I get like utterly raped, and then I'll probably still put it up, but not a big deal. My team's currently 7-2, so I know I'm not like going negative or anything like that, so I know a fair amount about singles. Anyway, hope we're all doing well, and see you later. Bye.
Oh, Call of Duty.